Hi guys, so I've got a little bit of time today to film something. My channel hasn't been as active as it usually is. It's just a busy time. I know I keep saying that, but it just is a busy time. Today's video, I just wanted to do a quick flip through of these inserts. So these are inserts that I keep for my kids. This is volume 2, so this is the second lot of inserts that I did for them. And these took me ages to get through because I kind of lost my inspiration halfway. I think I struggled to find my style in these as well. Inserts are still a little bit foreign to me compared to a regular journal or a junk journal, and so yeah, it's taken me a while to get my groove with the inserts, but I did eventually get these finished, and I'm going to just take you through them. I'm just going to actually take you through them together at the same time because a lot of the pages I did at the same time. So sometimes when I'm documenting stories for my kids or moments for my kids, I have like 2 lots of photos and I put them in both inserts on the same night or whatever. And that is because a lot of the memories that I'm putting in have happened as a family, so they've happened together, and it also keeps their books pretty even as well. Sometimes it differs because I'll have something unique to put in each insert, and so it does differ a little bit. So when I started these inserts, it was back in March, I think, so I was still feeling a little bit lost. I think I was still using distress stains, which I don't use anymore. That was like a phase inspired by Ali Brown back when I started the inserts, but just found that the colour and splashing colour onto the page just isn't really my style. I think that that's why I got a bit stuck in these inserts for a while, because I didn't really know how to journal in them. I felt like I just hadn't found my own way. What I ended up doing was just writing a lot of the time and not decorating too much. Like, I'd stick a photo down and I would write the words, and I would maybe stick in little bits and pieces like this drawing my son did at school, preschool, and just stick it in, and that's that. Still got distress stains here. I stuck in children's book images, which is more of my thing. On this page I made a pocket with my son had written his name. I think he did that one at preschool as well. And this is a paper plane that I had made him because he went through a stage where he was really obsessed with paper planes and always asking me to make paper planes for him to throw around. And then I just have a photo of him at the water, which tucks into the pocket. And then this one, the same thing, just photos and journaling. I started to stick in bits of scrapbook paper because I just didn't like having all the blank white paper. It was really kind of throwing me off because I felt like I had to add colour. I felt like I just didn't know how to journal on a plain white background. It's just not my style. So started adding more children's book images, which I really like. That's more me. I've got some bit of packaging from making jelly with my kids, so just more journaling. This is from the same day of this day, so I did these pages together. This is some tape I got on Etsy, and it's not really sticky, so I need to kind of glue this down because it's really weird. It's a really weird tape. It's like not sticky at all. So the colouring in page that my son did, and some drawings that my other son did. So just keep little bits of their drawings and just include little pictures. This was the colouring in page I did while they were colouring, so I stuck that in there as well. Did this page, these 2 spreads together. So this is just a picture of their bedroom. I think actually it was around this point that I started to get more comfortable working in here, and I started to get inspired to use it again. I've got some pictures of some little clay figurine things that me and my son did together. I've got this playing card stuck in with washi tape, and a picture of my son and I playing cards together, and this is off the packet of cards. Over here, just one of my younger son's drawings again, and just some photos and some journaling. So I would have done these spreads at the same time. This is a really cool overlay from the Reject Shop. I really like the stars on there, and picture of my son climbing a tree. And then on this page, I obviously did these pages at the same time. I made them pretty much the exact same. I think I even copied the journaling word for word, so it's the exact same. These photo strips are the same. I just wanted to make it like a photo strip. I just put the pictures into the app pic frame and then printed it out on my Canon Selfie. They were actually wearing some new Paw Patrol jumpers, so they were obsessed with Paw Patrol at this stage, and so these were the tags that came on their jumpers, so I used those to make pockets. Got a picture of my son painting like a little solar system model, and just some journaling, and this is just some from an ephemera pack. Then these pages I think I did at the same time, so I just created like the same frame with the washi tape, and I think actually I asked them to tell me what their favourite toys were, or show me what their favourite toy was and why. So my son Ren chose his dump truck, and my son Leik chose his quasi Octonaut toy, and then I've just got some extra photos tucked in here. And I've got this card that a friend sent me. I wanted to include this in Ren's book because he loves trains. So we've got a couple more pictures, more journaling. You can see that I have started to keep it really simple, and just just get the basics down. So a photo and some journaling, and then sometimes I'll go in and decorate. Sometimes it'll be as simple as just sticking in an image from a book, or like a little word or something, but I don't go crazy with decorating. I don't put lots of colour or anything like that. I feel like mostly the most important thing is to put the photos down, and the journaling is important as well, but the photos I think give them a really nice little memory from their childhood, because these books are going to be theirs one day. And when I was little, I remember looking at my childhood photos was really important to me and really special to me. Even though there was no words that were with them, all of those photos really captured our life at that time. So I think I did these pages at the same time, and I just put in some pictures, some journaling, kept it again really simple. This was when my son went to a birthday party. I had to include a picture of his drawing he did in the card because it was quite funny. He drew the birthday girl and gave her like a little piggy nose, and all the kids ended up swimming. And so yeah, I just put some photos, just did some journaling, decorated it a little bit but not too much. This page is about my son turning 2, so I just included a photo and a little bit of journaling about what we did for his birthday. We were visiting our family when he turned 2, so I just included that. This is a printout of my quilted cards, so I just used that to decorate the page. And then on the back I've just got the rest of that quilted card stapled here. A picture of the cake that I made. This is wrapping paper from his birthday present, and just more pictures from his birthday. So this part of their books differs because it's all about Ren's birthday. I've got some extra photos tucked in there. A little bit of packaging from something he got for his birthday. And then in the back I've just finished it up with a couple of photos, and same with Lex, just a photo and some journaling. And that's one of my vintage linens printables as well. So I was, to be honest, really happy to finish these inserts because, like I said, they had mostly plain white paper, and I struggled with it a little bit to get back into the groove, and now I am in their third inserts, and I'm quite happy with how they are coming along and how easy they are for me to use. So I'll just grab those. So this is my traveler's notebook for my kids inserts. It's quite beat up. yeah, it's quite beat up and scratched and everything, but I am not fussy with it. I'm not precious about it. I've got the inserts for Layak and Ren in here, and I've also got my pregnancy insert in here. So this is my standard size traveler's notebook by InkBandits, which I'll link below. This is the color chestnut. This was the first traveler's notebook that I ever got. Inside here I actually have this beautiful quilted traveler's notebook cover that my friend Marge made for me. I will put her Instagram down below because I think she is actually selling these now. It's actually a traveler's notebook cover, so you could use this on its own, but I've been using it inside as like a little kind of like a fabric dashboard. I really like how cushy it makes my notebook cover, and I feel like it's a little bit protected because I'm a bit precious about it because I love it so much. It just protects it from getting too dirty or marked. But yeah, I love it. It's so beautiful. So I've just slipped it under all the elastics like this so that I can use it and use the pockets. She's got these beautiful stitched pockets, like little envelopes with all the vintage embroidery. Oh, they're just so beautiful. I've had this for a while now, and I've had it in here for a while, and yeah, I just love it. I love how it looks when I open my notebook. So these are the two inserts I'm using for my kids, and I did not make these inserts. I was actually gifted them from a friend of mine. My friend's name is Beck, and she has just started her YouTube channel, so I will link her below as well so you can go and show her some love. She is so talented and so generous and so kind. But yeah, we've been friends for a couple of years now. We met through YouTube, started talking, became friends, and so we've swapped a couple of parcels, and she gave me these beautiful inserts for my kids, and I made some for her kids. So this one I'm using for Layak, and this one I'm using for Ren, and you guys can see they have these gorgeous little beads that she attaches to the binding on the middle, so it's like a little dangle that comes out down the bottom. I just love that. I think that they're so fun, and I love having them down the bottom of my notebook. So what I really love about her inserts, I'm going to take them out to show you, is that I don't have to do much to them at all to make them look nice. They already look nice, they already look interesting. She's got stitching in here, she's tea-dyed the pages, there's some pattern pages, there's some pockets, so they're just ready to go. And it's just been making my life so much easier because I can do what I was doing in here towards the end with the words and the photos, and it just looks nice without putting in much effort. So I've got journal cards tucked into pockets, and I've just literally been sticking in photos, doing some journaling. There's some lined paper. I love the stitching she's got in here. Sticking in some practice writing that my son was doing. I've just been putting in photos and then doing like a messy border around the photos, and then adding my journaling, and then that's like it, just because I don't have much time at the moment, and that just gets it done. And it looks good because she's already tea-dyed for me, she's already stitched. I don't really have to decorate, so I love that about them. So I've stuck in some colouring in, some practice writing. These are little paper doll Peppa Pigs that we did together. She's also dyed some of her pages. I'm not sure actually what she used, I can't remember, but she's done some coloured pages, which is really fun. Just put in a copy of my son's library card when he got a library card, some photos, and there's some stuff here that I haven't stuck in yet, so just pictures of my kids reading books together, little bits and pieces from preschool, just photos. So all I do is go through, stick the photos down, add the journaling that goes with the photos, if there is any, or sometimes I'll just have a photo that I want in there. It's really as simple as that. So yeah, these inserts are so beautiful, as you can see. She's incorporated lots of fun little bits and pieces for me to use, and I love the papers that she chose. It's perfect for my son. So there's also quite a few pages in here, so yeah, These will last me a while, and I just love how easy they are to use. So that's what I'm doing for Layek, and Ren's is pretty much the same. So again, I've just got journaling, photos with messy borders around them, some journaling again. So photo, journaling, it's done. It's the best way for me to do it, because if I get too caught up with trying to decorate it and make it look beautiful, I get really behind. And so then if I get behind, it's hard to catch up, and then I start to lose inspiration for it. Yeah, I just like the ease of these inserts. So pictures, journaling, this is a beautiful stitched envelope that somebody sent me. So I just got a journaling card tucked in there, and then tucked that into the pocket. This is chipboard, a chipboard embellishment. More pictures, I could add some journaling there. So again, I just kind of tuck my photos in here, and then when I can, I go through and I add the journaling that goes with them. But it doesn't take long. Just stick it down, do my border, do some journaling, and call it done. So I can just sit down when I have a little bit of time, both the inserts and catch up at the same time. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing for my kids' inserts. This is volume 3. Eventually, when I do finish in these, I'll do another flip through of those as well. Definitely go check out Beck's new channel. She deserves all the love. Go and welcome her into this YouTube community. She's so clever and she's so kind, so definitely go and check her out. She's got some beautiful Christmas inserts that she's just shared on her channel, so go check those out for sure. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little flip through video. I will be doing a flip through in the coming weeks probably of my finished pregnancy book. This is just one insert and it's starting to get quite chunky as well, but with only a couple of weeks left until the baby's due, this book's going to be done very soon. There's only a couple of pages left in the back, so I will do a flip through of that eventually. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing really well. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel as always. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.